Namely, we go back to July 2020, while Brown locked down the city's parks and recreation facilities to the children of Brampton and enforced this lockdown with hefty fines. Brown himself was playing hockey every Wednesday at the Earnscliffe Recreation Center along with his Barrie boyfriends. And we caught him crimson-handed then too. Check it out. Brampton was perhaps the most locked down city in all of Canada during the COVID-19 mandates. Brown even hired security guards to rat out people to Brampton bylaw enforcement for the egregious crime of, making use of fenced-off baseball diamonds or soccer fields. And all the while, this hypocrite was secretly playing hockey with his Barrie buddies at a Brampton rink.
Well, folks, we're getting the bum's rush, but holy mackerel, I think I see Patrick Brown himself.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Mr. Brown, right?
Yeah.
David Manzi's with Rebel News.
You're in a city facility?
What's that?
You're in a city facility?
Yeah, so are you.
Yeah.
So, are you playing hockey here? Or?
No, I'm just coming to check in our facility. So
Okay,
we're gonna check you. You're not supposed to be here, actually.
Okay. We were told that you play pickup here. Mr. Brown, how come the kids in Brampton can only practice sports, but your buddies can play hockey?
Yeah. So, I don't know why you are harassing people in the city of Brampton, but you shouldn't be.
Oh, who's harassing who? Your guy handed out 122 bylaw violations in 1 week. Mr. Brown, why is there a hockey game going on in this arena? I thought you're only allowed to practice sports, not play them. And who is paying the $1,000 a day, Mr. Brown, for this rink? Mr. Brown, are these taxpayer dollars being used for your buddies to play hockey on this rink? Or are you paying it? Or perhaps Waleed Solomon? So, Mr. Brown, why is it one law for me and one law for thee in this city?
That illicit incident, as I mentioned, took place on a Wednesday. And guess what? The following weekend, Brown allegedly had his minions tinker with the Brampton bylaws to make his previous hockey playing at a city facility perfectly legit, as in retroactively, as in after the fact. Sorry, Mayor, the law doesn't work that way, but the sneaky one, he has no shame. Alas, when Brampton's former integrity commissioner, Sheikh, issued her report on this incident, guess what? She found that Brown's only misdeed was not wearing a mask in a city's facility, even though we caught him red-handed in that rink playing hockey, which was contrary to the law at that time. Oh, by the way, did I mention Miss Sheikh is a personal friend and a campaigner for Mr. Brown? I should also note that Muniza was fired earlier this year after the majority of anti-Brown city councillors took a dim view that she had billed the city for more than $660,000 for what was essentially part-time work. By the way, Miss Sheikh is now suing the city of Brampton for $20 million. And get this, Brown is supporting his buddy in her quest for a Lotto Max jackpot funded by the beleaguered taxpayers of Brampton. You know, I wonder how the average Bramptonian feels about this, working long hours, trying to make ends meet, pay the rent, only discover that Mayor Brown wants his buddy to get a $20 million payout. The chutzpah, the tone-deaf entitlement of this man, it's absolutely astonishing. In any event, the new and not so improved Brampton Integrity Commissioner, he's okay with the electronic records of staffers being altered at a later date. Are you kidding me? Of course, Brown now claims he's vindicated. He's been phoning all his useful idiot friends in the mainstream media in order to do a victory lap. Oh, the gall.
What you just saw was an excerpt from my nightly show, the Ezra Levant Show. Every weekday, I do a monologue. Usually it's about half an hour. Then I interview an interesting guest, and then we read my hate mail or my fan mail, whichever is more fun. It's only available behind a paywall, though. That's how we pay our bills here at Rebel News. We don't take a dime from Justin Trudeau. But the good news is it's only $8 a month, about half the price of Netflix. And in addition to my nightly show, you also get weekly shows from 4 other friends here at Rebel News. So you're getting 36 shows a month just for $8. I think it's worth it. And even if you're not quite sure, do it anyways, because we rely on viewers like you to keep us free and independent. I promise you I'll never take a dime from Trudeau. Just go to rebelnewsplus.com and click subscribe. Thanks.